It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curdenstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's James. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Moves out of the pocket. The ball is loose in the backfield. The defense scoops it up. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's James. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they hand it off to the back. Running through the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Bootleg looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but hit will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
From the shotgun, there's an inside give. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Noles come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Same tailback, another carry. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Thurman. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's good as he throws it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Robinson. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. He breaks free. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
At the 6-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Thurman. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Seminoles will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Quick completion with the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Touchdown, Notre Dame, number 15.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And they've got the returner corralled. the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here's the handoff. Makes the defender miss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Great move in the open field. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31. The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Noles. This offense cannot be stopped. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. And it's caught. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Notre Dame.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes to get free. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Gonna run it. It's James.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
This is the 6th play on the drive. He hands it to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team on the field now. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Offense at the 14-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Now, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle. Goes. End zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds him open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He's picked for a third time tonight.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Powering through. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Running back with the football. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the tailback's got it again. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. QB in the clear now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida State.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop it.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
It's second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Now it's second down here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Florida State offense on the field. Pounding away with the run game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. Powering through the defender. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll give it to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Crowd trying to make a difference here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.